Here's another comment. I'm not going to waste my energy unheckling other comics. Here, we're going to fix this real quick. Check, check, check. Little S10, check, check, check. Check, 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 check. I think that's better. That feels better. Does that sound better?
Sounds better.
Sounds good? We're good?
Put your mics near each other.
I know that's the problem, is that if they're pointed towards each other, they start picking up the same sound.
Touch the tips.
Touch the tips? You want me to touch the tips? You want me to touch the tips?
Touch the tips.
Okay, we're good. That's good.
What happened? Now where do we go from here? I'll tell you where we go. We go to the list. Where's the list? That's not your fault. Is that better? Let's see. It would happen when I was back here. There is
Echo.
a pit of sound here. So keep it front level, comics. Keep it front level. Keep it front of stage. Comedians, front of stage, all right? Right here. This is your sound line. Stay right here where we can see you. All right, lovely. Check, check. Check, check, check. 1, 2. That shouldn't be no reverb. No reverb, no reverb. Check, 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 check. It doesn't feel like I'm getting... All right, hey, you know what? We're just going to fucking go with it, all right? Feel free to just do this because it's a fucking small room, all right? Don't be so self-important. Everyone can hear you. No, but we use the microphones for power. All right.
Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go 1 through 10. Pick a number 1 through 10.
9.
9.
7.
And 4. 9 and 4. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. E and Dan Stevie. Mr. E and Dan Stevie. Come on up.
All right, let's keep it going for Chino. All right, let's give it up for Mr. E.
And give it up for Dan.
All right, give it up for me. I am Dan Stevie. And let's give it up for yourselves for making Monday as awesome as Mondays are.
Absolutely, you make
This
it
is
awesome.
the best open mic. Yeah, you're going to have to be a little bit louder, man.
All right, how's that?
All right, there you go. All right, hold on. Let's open you up to the crowd.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How
And
open are you
come
trying
to the
get?
front. Come to the front. All right. So, where to begin? Where to begin?
Man, lately I've been questioning my hippie card. Like when I was in Boy Scouts, you'd get like this card to say that you could like light fires or use a knife. Or
I never waited for that.
And like whenever you made a mistake, you get a corner ripped off. And if you had 4 corners, you weren't allowed to do that card for the rest of the summer camp for that year, you know? And like, I don't know, all of a sudden, I don't have a girlfriend, but I have a house. So that's a corner ripped off.
Right.
I have a job.
Hey, congrats.
So that's another corner ripped off. And then I even been cleaning and vacuuming and making my bed. I don't even know if I qualify as a hippie anymore. I'm afraid of like some magic hair fairies coming on sleep. I'm like losing sleep over it. I got 1 corner left right now.
If you wake up bald, there's your answer.
Not it. I'm not sharing your fate, Dan.
Barely. Yeah, no, I never waited for any sort of a card to start fires or play with knives.
Yeah, but I didn't have police come over when I did it.
Well, then they never came over for that.
They didn't stick anything on me, so as far as the court of laws are
Hey,
concerned,
zero convictions here. All right, that's an accomplishment. I don't know how the corner
I
system
didn't
works.
say 0 convictions. I was just talking about that one time.
All right.
Look at me. I've obviously been locked up for weed or mushrooms or acid or something. I didn't lose all the corners on my hippie card.
All right, there you go. Did they glue the corners back, or?
No, you just have to re-earn a card at the next summer camp.
Well, I think the problem that you're missing out is like if you were a full-on hippie, you would have smoked the card, you would have rolled it up, and smoked the whole damn thing.
Only the corner is to hold the joint. You don't smoke the card. That's disgusting. Who taught you to smoke drugs?
My grandma?
I can help you out, bud. I'll
Yeah,
give you my
but
number after the show.
Do you remember when like marijuana used to be a drug before medicine days?
Oh man, I do. I do not miss going to jail. Part of it sucks because I liked when the prices were better, but I smoke weed everywhere, anywhere, everywhere, and I love my liberty. I get my liberty to smoke weed and be where I like. It's pretty awesome, but God, I miss those prices.
Yeah, I don't miss ditch weed though.
Oh man, I remember high school. That was bad. You smoke like a whole eighth before math class to try and get high enough to understand your teacher. It's ridiculous.
Never works. There's stems and seeds.
Oh yeah.
Booby traps.
The mushrooms didn't work either.
No. All right, where do we go here? Yeah.
Let's talk about a Dan thing now that we did all the drug hippie things.
Talk about what?
A Dan thing.
A Dan thing. Oh, Dan's trying to be like a grown-up right now.
Wait,
I know.
Can you please explain this to me?
Like a.
I got really good at growing. I explained the pop part, but where the hell is up?
Well. So okay, how many people have kids here? There we go. Hey, kudos to the parents that don't have little degenerate kids, because there's a lot of those around, and I can every time I see a shitty little kid, I can't help but think they're going to be shitty little adults.
Seriously, parents, give yourself a pat on the back because you know you're the only one that will.
Yeah. There you go. Very, very minor pats there. Yeah. That's all right. But yeah, it takes a lot when you're trying to raise good kids, and sometimes they toss a little curveball in, and say some interesting things. Because like my daughter, I was driving her to school, and she said, "Hey Dad, did the Nazis win?" So evidently they were doing a little bit of history class in school, and I am a good dad. I had to say, "Look, honey, it's complicated. I know your book says no, but there's a little thing called Operation Paperclip, and now they're running the FDA. But don't bring that back to school because Daddy doesn't want a phone call." These are the trials of parenting. You gotta teach them, but let them know. Don't tell others. Never rat on mom and dad. You gotta lay some ground rules.
You gotta let them know about the tinfoil hat they have to wear after everyone points and laughs at them. That usually keeps high schoolers from talking too much.
To put the foil hat on?
I mean,
that's a bad call.
Start going off to all these crazy conspiracy theories. All of a sudden, the other kids at school think you're weird, and then you're not invited to pool parties.
Discretion.
You might as well have
discretion.
I'm saying, to increase discretion by embarrassing them with it.
Yeah. And I am glad you don't have kids.
You tell me one parent that hasn't embarrassed their kids.
Oh, I embarrass them, but it's fun.
Well, then why not embarrass them to their advantage?
Yeah, no, you have a valid point there. I'm just not going to be like a guy in a street corner.
Showing up to pick him up in lingerie from football. Thank goodness. Oh, God.
The UN is the devil. Yeah. Keep away from that. No matter the truth.
I had a girlfriend that tried to talk me into wearing a G-string at the river with her boyfriend.
All right.
It was pretty awkward.
Did you do it?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. I'm just checking.
I'm a hippie. I'm not shy. I'm a hippie.
Okay, you lost a corner for actually having.
You lost me on the whole adult rowing. I didn't even know what to say for 3 minutes. I take back the pot and G-strings.
I'm just saying, you asked. That's on you. That's on you.
But thankfully the G-string didn't lead to what I don't know.
What did it lead to?
That's for another show.
All right, we're good. All right, hey, thank you very much. I'm Dan Stevie. Have a wonderful night.
What did that G-string get into? His ass, dude. That's what G-string. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you, Dan Stevie. Keep it going for him.